Oh, hello, and welcome to Schnozzcast, episode 114, for Friday, February 26, 2021. Good evening, boys and girls. Mr. and Mrs. America, all the ships at sea, welcome to Schnozzcast. Thank you for joining. This is Bob. To my left, Mr. Nicholas Bader.
Good evening. Well, we talked about something different last week, but apparently we're not doing that.
We did not plan. We didn't plan anything.
Oh, and across from me, Mr. Cory.
Oh, sorry. Hello, hey.
No, it wasn't you. It was
Yeah, no, it was me.
And
I didn't plan for that. Did no planning.
no, it was very poor planning.
yeah.
It was no planning.
Well,
If I had tried to plan, it was poor. Then it was poor planning.
We tried planning last week, but
That was poor planning. This is no planning.
okay, we'll try that first thing next week. You got it, little buddy.
and to my left, Mr. Todd Dillon.
What's up?
I mean, I thought he was wearing like an old World War II flying ace cap,
He may as well.
like Snoopy against the Red
That's what I
Baron.
was just thinking. We got Snoopy
Surly
on the cast
Brewing,
tonight.
baby.
All right, well, if you're new to the podcast, welcome, and please continue to join us every weekend, I should say. For the rest of you, thanks for visiting with us again. You can, as usual, find us on social media out at iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Google Play Music, Pandora, Amazon Music, and anywhere where podcasts are generally available that can be searched, and you would search for Schnozzcast. You can also find us out on the social interwebs, out at Instagram at Schnozzcast, Facebook at Schnozzcast, and YouTube at Schnozzcast. That is SCHNOZZ cast. And we are also available for you to text and call. God damn it. Someone text or call us. You can text us and call us at 618-SHOCKER.
That's right.
Or you can email us with your existential questions or requests for relationship advice from our dear Abby on the podcast, Ms. Danielle Finn, at schnozzcast@gmail.com.
She'll do it too.
Oh, don't try her.
No emails today?
Sorry?
No emails today?
Did I get any emails today?
Yeah, from on the Schnozzcast email.
I have had a very busy day. I have not even looked.
Oh, okay.
Are you telling me the one fucking day we got emails I didn't notice?
I think you might.
All right. Well, maybe after the break we could do Schnozzcast mailbag.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Wait, Cory, did you send me an email or this?
No.
Hey, Bob.
'Twas not me.
Can't wait to see you at the podcast tonight.
Pretend I'm a hot girl.
This is Sherry.
Sherry.
I don't know his first name that came
All
out.
right. Well, I can't wait to tell all the listeners about that as soon as I know what that is.
Can't wait to see that 55-year-old barmaid, Sherry.
I think that's what came to my mind. That's why I went with Sherry.
I haven't even seen it. I just assume you're correct.
Just go with it. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yes.
what?
The email,
Oh,
Still
yeah.
going on about
the
that.
thing we were talking about, that I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, I thought you were never mind.
He's still on this.
Man, oh man.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
last week we were talking about
This past week or this next
last week,
week? Last week.
last weekend, last podcast,
Last
last episode,
podcast.
last time we were together, last time we
113.
were talking into mics. You were tell a story about some fucking show, Desperate Housewives of Schenectady or something like that. It was a guilty pleasure. You couldn't fucking tear your eyes away.
Or The Bachelor?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was something like that.
Yep.
So I've been on meetings all fucking week, and while I'm sitting there and the conversation starts to go downhill and I don't have to take notes and it's not my call, I get distracted, I get bored, and so I flip on the TV, and my Bachelor has turned out to be Below Deck. Have you seen it?
No, but my mom watches it.
Does she?
Yeah.
It is,
The BLOW deck.
yes, Below Deck. Sorry, did I? I should have enunciated that a little bit better.
I watched Blow Deck today.
Deck.
I'm below the deck.
And if I didn't
just
say
a-
the E properly, it might sound really
It's
horrible.
a guy with a power washer and a just ridiculously filthy deck.
Bob says
Clean that deck.
I set my sail.
It's so dirty.
Another one of just a bunch of leaves on a deck.
Why are dirty leaves aren't sexy? You just ruined the whole thing.
No, you've got your leaf blower out. That's what they call it, blow deck.
Oh no. All right, we're gonna move on. So yeah, I cannot stop watching the show, and I think it's probably not too much different from the other shows or from your show, other than they're on a yacht, which makes it like kind of fascinating to see how like a yacht crew works, and also how the fuck they got a camera crew into this boat with all these people and there's nowhere to move.
Show me the people.
Where are the people?
Where are the people? Show me the people.
They're on a boat. Yeah, I can't stop watching this show.
Damn it, I missed my chance there. I was going to crack a joke at the very end about the poop deck, but I couldn't.
That is a shame.
A little past that.
Yeah.
I know, son of a bitch.
It's probably right below Lido. Lido deck.
Cory, you know I'm going to be cutting this part out, right? The part where you regretted not telling a joke.
Why?
Because it's not funny.
Wow.
It's not funny to say that you didn't tell a joke that you should have told.
Showbiz hurts.
I gotta cut it.
Just had to let you. How are you going to cut that? Just had to let everyone know that I finally thought about it, and I could have made the joke.
Anyway, see right there, I cut right before I said anyway, and that's the end of the.
That's the cue. That's where he knows where to.
That won't be cut.
Yeah, how can I cut it? You watch me cut it.
Wow.
I'll cut other stuff too.
Bob cuts below
Stuff you don't
deck.
even want me to cut.
The poop deck? There it is.
No, there's no cut and blow. Those are two words that should not go together.
Yeah, some might disagree.
This is it's really long housekeeping.
Yeah. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
I think that's what people want. Is they want more housekeeping. Maybe we should just do a whole episode of all housekeeping.
Oh, okay.
You know what we could do instead? We could do a
Oh God.
We could do previously on Schnozzcast.
And then you and I can reenact it.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Cory, sports. Shut up, guys. 90 seconds. Hey, Todd.
I don't like one thing.
I think that would be fantastic. If we start off with that and then we hit into the music. Good times that we haven't had, but we're going to.
Yeah, we're about to.
Mm-hmm. How about you guys? My week was utter horseshit. How about yours? Don't all answer at once.
Oh, well, as I told you guys before the cast, yeah, today really sucked. So glad to be here now and out of work.
Anyone you want to kill after that shift?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Multiple people. That's a good yardstick for a horrible day.
Good night for the show.
Oh, you guys just wait. A couple beers here and.
Oh,
it's on then?
Oh, it's on.
Okay. What are we drinking here?
Coors Light.
Okay, so the usual.
Yep.
yeah. But it's on now.
It's on? Okay.
The Coors Light is on my tongue going down my throat.
How will I be able to tell that it's on? Would I be able to tell if you hadn't just told me?
Oh, it's
Would it
on.
be very apparent?
It'll be on.
Well, you'll see a sign.
What's the sign?
He shaved his chest hair to say on. And he takes his shirt off.
And my pubes.
That would be a mate. No. Stop.
I hope you didn't use it in Ralco.
Yeah.
No, Nair.
It lift and cut.
It lifts and cuts.
I screamed and then I passed out.
Todd, how about you, man? How was your week out there on the West Coast?
It's a good week. Still alive, man. I'm on the right side of the grass. It was a great week.
Yeah? How those dogs doing?
Dogs are doing good, man.
Yeah? What was the end result from, and I apologize if you already told me this, but it's all for the dog lovers. What was the end result of your trip to Colorado with the dogs?
So we had, we spent almost 2 weeks out there. And Jackson, my middle guy, our 7-year-old, had some sort of, I can't remember the name of it, but some sort of radiation therapy. And that actually panned out really good. Originally, the prognosis was like 3 months with this treatment. We were told potentially a year, but he's actually he's on his second or third chemo dose, and that he started here. And so far, so good. He looks like there's nothing wrong with him. He's happy, having a high quality of life, and hopefully we get a year or more out of him.
Yeah, hopefully. Has anything changed about their relationship since you came back, and the radiation therapy has kind of taken hold and helped?
No, since he's feeling good. I mean, ultimately, it seems like he's a little bit extra lovey, but I think that's because people were manipulating him for a couple of weeks. So,
there you go.
It's exactly how I get after that.
It's like it's like going to the chiropractor.
That's the bedroom talk, Cory. Oh, you go ahead and manipulate me.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not manipulating it right.
Manipulate it better.
Never seen such poor manipulating.
I don't always say that about Nick.
You get out of my office. All right. I had. I think I wanted to start with. I've already started to ransack stuff from my list. So Nick,
Your list.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking
Nick's.
about?
I'm about to tee it off to you and say,
Okay.
hey, can we have a Nick's existential question of the week?
Oh yeah, you're like, I don't know on the list, and I've already taken this off my list, and I'm like, what? Taking what off your list?
I get there eventually.
Yeah, okay. We should have left a trail of breadcrumbs down that story.
I like to pick up those breadcrumbs as I tell the story.
Yeah. All right. So we had.
See, that's why I keep the numbers for the ones that I've chosen. Otherwise, I will forget.
Oh, no way.
If you can believe that.
No, I got it.
Okay.
It was the absolute last one of 8. So the existential question for this week is, if you could be guaranteed one thing for life besides money, what would you ask for?
If you could be guaranteed one thing for life.
Yep. You can't ask for money, though.
This is a pointless question if I could ask for money.
Well,
Can I ask for things that are equivalent to money that I could trade for money?
you can't say like, oh, gold
Gold?
bars. No,
Bitcoin.
Shit.
that's money.
It's technically not money.
Amazon stock.
If I can't walk into a 7-Eleven and spend it, it's not money.
Okay.
I'm sure if you went to the right 7-Eleven, they would definitely accept
There's
that.
0 7-Elevens that take gold bars. Do you know what they do at 7-Eleven if you walked in with a gold bar?
I know what I would do if I was working behind the
They
counter.
try to sell you all the whiskey in the store.
No, I would just say, here's your
That is the equivalent of 1 gold bar. Those 5 bottles of Jack, 1 gold bar.
pack of cigarettes. Here you go. Thank you for the gold bar.
Yeah.
So what was yours, Bob?
I'm still pondering what kind
we
of
were
a question this
we were
is.
at 7-Eleven, so I didn't know.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. If you could have one thing for the rest of your life for life besides money, what would it be?
And so I'm assuming that means it's free, right?
Yeah, it's being given to you.
One thing that would cost you
Without
$4,000 for the
any-
rest of your life.
Without having to repay in any way.
Correct. Like if it was Jets and you won like a pizza for life thing, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to give you a pizza every week for life." I mean, you can name the stipulation.
Wait a minute. What if I wanted a pizza every day or maybe 3 times? maybe I wanted to be-
That's fine. That's fine. You just can't ask for money.
Jets would never give you free pizza. Don't worry about it. They'd be welching. Or it'd be the world's smallest pizza.
I don't know why you guys just don't
Every
call me. I told you. If you called me, I will get you free pizza.
And
I don't know why.
And
I
then
don't know why.
And then bitch about how I paid for it.
You know I paid for this pizza. Well, I thought you said you could get it for free. Well, I can get it for free, but how would that look towards my employees?
I can't just take my own stuff.
So I just pay for it.
Oh, and then later I take the money back out of the drawer.
No, he said I don't take the money out of the drawer, but I do make money at the store. So maybe it just comes right
Wait,
back
what?
to me. Like he doesn't physically go and like pay himself,
I mean,
but indirectly he's getting paid by the store. So
okay. But
Yeah.
he eats all the sandwiches.
oh, I don't know how many
The
sandwiches.
sandwiches?
They make sandwiches.
Jets
at
pizza?
Yeah, pizza sandwiches.
Peanut butter.
Have you never eaten there?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Why do you want pizza for life from a place you've never eaten at, Todd?
I've never had a sandwich at Jets.
You don't know what you're missing. Jets sandwiches?
Have you had their shrimp scampi?
Their lobster thermidor is
The
amazing.
lobster bisque.
Yeah.
We have very high class Jets here in Michigan.
Todd's like, do you know what they have at the Michigan Jets? I just laughed and nodded my head, but oh my God, I never knew that was going on in Michigan.
Last time I was there, it seemed like just pizza.
We had to go to that Dive Rays last time I was there.
Yeah, that's the one place I kept taking him every time I was there. The classiest joint I could take you to, Todd. Uncle Ray's Lounge.
Only the best.
All right, so Todd, it sounded like you almost had an answer there before we started. To
No, I just
hilariously
wanted
cut you
clarifying
off.
questions. I'm still pondering.
Okay. It seems like it's does anybody have a real quick answer? I don't, and apparently Todd doesn't.
I mean, I have just a dumb, quick answer. Yeah.
Your standard?
No, I would say it would be, deliveries of diamonds every day for the rest of my life.
That's like money.
It's like gold bars.
Yeah, but it's not money. You could say laptops.
It's not money.
You could say laptops if you wanted to. Laptops are not money. I would say gold, since gold is our currency, the standard of what backs our currency up. Gold bars would still be currency.
Okay.
Of course, Nick found a loophole in his own system.
I mean, that's just what came to mind.
Yeah,
something I can exchange for cash.
He asked the question, and then he defined the rules of the question.
Can you state the question one more time?
If you could have anything for the rest of your life, but you can't ask for money, and then you can add your own stipulations or manipulations.
So I have a clarifying question.
Yes.
What if I wanted like the first bite of everybody I met sandwich? Like if I ever saw it was a Jets or any other pizza place.
Oh, you would die then.
Dick.
You would die if you took a bite from everyone you've ever met's food.
Just whenever I want. No, like
the first bite.
But I mean, you don't have to take them all at once, I hope.
No.
Correct. Just whenever I want.
You would die.
Like I roam the earth, and if I'm hungry, I roll into
like
you name the place.
Uh-huh.
And then I get the first bite of whatever they're having.
So
is that like
the first bite? That's fine. If that's what you want, that's fine. I mean, you can't exchange first bites for currency, so I think that's where the dividing line was.
I just wanted to get the bounds of this. That's not what I want, but I just wanted to get the bounds.
Oh, it sounds like that is what you want. Clearly, this has been on your mind for years. You've thought about it.
Play cool, guys.
You've glared at men and women sitting down
like
for
no
dinner.
One's ever asked you this question before.
Taking a bite of their beef bolognese.
Calmly ask Nick, could you restate the question? Even though I know what the question is because I've been waiting for this question for years.
He's like,
you're getting so excited.
Keep it together.
I've had this one bite thing in the hopper for years.
I just wanted to get the bounds.
I think we know.
One bite.
Okay, it's two.
The first bite, not one bite. The first bite. You don't want anybody
that is
slopped
true.
over food.
That does make a big difference.
I'll take the last bite.
The last bite of a masticated hero sandwich from a guy in Queens. It's not Queens. It's Queens.
Bob's is
so people basically can't so whatever your wish is, you can't people can't respond negatively to it. It's just going to be
that's the wish.
You can't say I wish for more wishes.
I want this from everyone, but then everyone will fight you when you try to get it. That's not a wish.
Exactly.
No, you can have pretty much whatever you want, just as long as you can't do money.
Okay.
That'd actually be a great question for next week. What's one thing that you wish you could do, but while you're doing it, people are trying to beat the shit out of you the entire time?
You know what we should do is get done with the question from this week.
That's a great
before we worry about the one for next week.
I will say travel. Travel to wherever I want, whenever I want. I miss that very, very much.
But you can do that now.
No, I can't do that now. Fly with all those mouth-breathing COVID fucking morons. Are you kidding me? Dude, I don't want to wear a mask because it's my freedom.
You know how many first bites Todd's going to be having on that flight before it takes off?
Well, now, hold on. I took his wish to mean whenever he wanted.
Yeah.
Not like whenever you saw a person eating, like you have to eat one bite of their sandwich.
No, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
no.
He
should be hungry and go like, oh, now I want it, and now I will take it.
Yeah, but he probably...
No. Hold on a second. You tell me you've never walked into a restaurant and you were dead set on ordering something from the menu, but you walk by and somebody had something new, and you're like, man, I think I'm going to go with my go-to meal, but I wouldn't mind trying a bite of that.
You realize that's also from the menu what you're eating, unless this is food that the people brought in from outside the restaurant.
No, I get it, but sometimes you have a thing on your mind and you want a little bit of everything, but you never ever order everything.
Todd, you walk by people, strangers in restaurants, and you want to take their food and take the first bite. I understand. We understand the concept. We all have our fat boy problems.
Hold on, what
we
fat
really
boy
do.
problems?
We do. We all.
Personal, really quick.
What if they haven't? Since it's the first bite, you haven't tried it yet. What if they would have told you that it sucks had you let them take that first bite? Like, do you get that bite? Do you get to give that bite back?
I'm just telling you, I get to sample it. And I know if maybe I'll change my mind and go with something different today. And if it sucks, I only had one bite of it and I didn't have to pay anything for it.
But why wouldn't you just say, I want to be able to go in a restaurant and order whatever they have and I get it for free?
Well, I might get to that. I told you it wasn't my wish. I wanted to know what the bounds were.
So we're still not on the wish yet. Okay.
But part of the wish wasn't to take stuff from every person you see. That was something you added.
You got to.
Can you restate the question?
Oh my God.
So travel for me.
So thank you. So Bob and I got one at least.
All right.
Corey.
You know what? I wish for the happiest and greatest of times for the three of my best friends here on the podcast.
Oh.
That's what I would wish for every day.
My diamonds would pay for that.
And I only wish it to Bob and Todd.
But Bob would be wishing amore to us from Italy by himself.
And he'd still have the happiness.
That might be.
So
Yeah.
my wish came true.
You know, if I know you pretty well, but if I didn't know you at all and I just tuned into this podcast and I heard your voice for the first time, I would know you were bullshitting me.
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
You literally have a voice that sounds like it's bullshit.
Oh, well,
it makes the words more bullshit.
Sounds like a Muppet. It's more of a Muppet voice, kind of.
Why? Muppets are bullshit?
No.
You know, this is more Muppet. He has more of a Muppet voice.
That is not. I'm not sure how you got that from my side, but I like where you're going.
Yes.
I can't follow you there. I'm just going to wave to you from where we were. Now you're waving.
I think you said it was like something about puppet voice, and so I said he's more of a Muppet.
No, I said his voice makes the words sound more bullshitty than they normally would be.
No, there's some puppet thing in there.
I'm not.
Oh,
Anyhow,
there was
Muppet voice. He does kind of have a Muppet voice.
I'm not arguing. I will agree with that.
And you absolutely do not. At any time.
even when you try.
Not even Sam the Eagle?
No.
No?
I think we're referring to a certain green,
when did
green frog.
Sam the Eagle
Well, he's got a very
aired from 45 to 1959.
He's got a very austere.
Oh, they took him off the air way before the 60s.
They're on Disney Plus right now.
Sam the Eagle's not on right now.
This is not a horror documentary. You have no idea who I'm talking about.
Those were the felt hand puppets Bob used to watch as a kid, Sam the Eagle.
Oh, no. We were before puppets. There were no puppets.
Jeez.
Pre-puppet era. So, Todd, did Todd answer already?
No, Todd keeps asking me to state the question. So
is Todd's answer going to change? Todd, are you changing your answer?
I am.
All right, here we go.
World peace.
Fuck you, Todd. That's riding up my coattails.
Todd,
I'm absolutely on your coattails.
You're assuming that I'm always going to be happy if there's world peace. That is not true. That could never be true. I'll always be angry about one thing, at least one thing. Everybody will be.
That doesn't mean. That has nothing to do with world peace.
No.
You're
wish
for happiness,
right? Yeah, for happiness.
Hence, that's why the wish comes true. And
but I'm saying, why are you assuming that world peace would make me happy?
I didn't.
Yeah, it's two different wishes, Bob.
I'm saying
world peace except for you.
I'm saying this is my way of saying to you, Todd's wish isn't better than yours. You're like,
it's way
fuck
better.
you, Todd, world peace, and I'm like, no, world peace wouldn't make me happy.
I was talking about him riding on the coattails of my answer.
Yes, and you were upset that it was better than yours.
No, that has nothing to do.
Stand your ground, Bob.
What do you mean it has nothing to do?
Yeah.
Here's me standing my ground.
Yeah, tell him.
What do you mean it has nothing to do? You actually. Why would you have said that if you weren't bothered by?
Why did you make a face when you stand on the ground?
It's like a Sam the Eagle austerity.
That's your standing face.
Yeah, standing now.
As opposed to my sitting face.
If your bullshit voice and my standing face ever got together,
it'd be a messy one.
Take over the world. Well, that was Nick's existential question of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Oh man, Todd.
Yes.
What's your energy level over there? Is it at 100%?
101.1.
Excellent. What do you say we? Is there a chance we can get into some 90-second sports?
Please.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Do I start right now? When's the clock start?
I'll tell you.
Yeah. No, Nick will tell you one way or the other.
90-second sports start now.
Awesome. Do you know what I'm doing next week?
Sports?
Sports. Gonna go to Canada, and you know what? They got the Tim Hortons Briar Curling Classic going on next week.
No shit.
All the greats are going to be there.
Like who?
Well, I was going to say,
Which-
please
Like
name them.
Brad Jacobs, John Epping. It doesn't get any better than that. Those guys double the scores of anybody else in curling.
Praj Schnoodlefu. He'll be there.
I'm sure.
Is it the
I think
Schnickel?
I think since football's over, basketball doesn't start till the playoffs. Hockey doesn't start till the playoffs. Baseball, curling, it is. The Tim Hortons Briar Classic. It is going to be amazing. A lot of shot callers and big ballers out there.
Todd, I need to ask you. You mentioned that John Epperson's going to be there, huh?
I did. John Epping, actually.
Epping.
John Epping.
Oh, damn it. Epperson would have been even better.
You know what
And
joke I
Brad
would have
comes
told you
to.
guys if he would have said Epperson?
Oh, I would have cut that. I would have cut the shit out of that joke.
You can't cut my jokes.
I may only leave your jokes in and cut
Guys,
everything else.
We only have 90 seconds of this, and I'm telling you, this is going to be really, really exciting. All the greats are going to be there. The ice conditions are going to be great. This is going to be just a who's who of one of the greatest sports of all time.
And that was 90-second sports.
Outstanding, sir. Are you there? Are you silently basking in the glory of that?
I am silently. I gave you a golf clap.
Wow, that was a crazy golf clap.
Very
Well, I mean, a
Pretty
curling
goddamn
clap.
thing.
That was a curling clap.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Slapping stones, baby. Slapping stones.
Slapping stones. That's what I like to
Is
hear.
that the? I can totally see why it's that quiet then.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I hope Todd has a T-shirt that says that.
Slapping stones?
Slapping stones.
And then just the broom handle and then the two curling stones.
I want to see Todd star in one of those ESPN classic sketches from Saturday Night Live with Sudeikis, where they start doing like the women's 1978 Pro Bowling AM championship.
Very asinine sports.
Yeah. You need to be a competitor, a curling competitor from 1978, Todd.
I do. I'm down.
Yeah. All right.
I thought that was going to snag Nick, though. I thought for sure he was going to engage on that.
No.
He doesn't engage, but I will say that he did kind of lean back in his chair and take his eye off the clock for a few seconds. So that's really saying something.
Yeah. Well, I
There we
was
go.
waiting to hear about Frau Schnudelfork.
Oh, that's why, because he made a funny joke and he was laughing at his funny joke. So that's why. Never mind. So, okay, never mind, Todd. He had his eyes on the timer the entire time. Actually, the best part of that was when you said those two names, and the last one was John Epping. And I'm like, in the same way that I listen to Cory's voice and I go, that's bullshit. I hear Todd's voice and I'm like, that's a real person he knows. This is not a made-up name. He knows a John Epping.
He's actually a curler.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No, shut your mouth.
That's why I had to look him up. Because I'm like, wait a second.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Brad
that
Jacobs.
that was the funniest part of the segment to me. When Cory heard that, he very quietly went like this, didn't move his eyes, he stared at me. He's like madly clicking on the keys. I'm like, he also thinks it's bullshit.
Oh,
He
I did
knows
right.
this
I
guy.
did right away. I was like, I need to fact check this real quick.
Yes.
But Todd was on his game.
It's
Well,
90
that's
seconds
right.
sports, not 90 seconds fantasy.
That's right.
I think we just came up with your next new segment, Todd. 90-second fantasy.
It's just gonna be
I
Todd.
wish that my fantasy is to walk into a restaurant and whatever I see, I get to eat that.
My
The first
90-second fantasy is that I can go up to any woman at any restaurant and touch any part of her the first time,
Oh, whoa.
anytime I want.
You get the first touch?
the first touch.
or any touch.
Anytime someone's engaging in sexual act before anything is inserted. Hold on, move out of the way. I want to be the first touch. I want to be the first touch on that. Move out of the way. That's Todd's next one.
Move out the way?
Move out the way.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Just the first one.
Just the first one.
The first touch.
Before it gets all dirty.
Let's put it to the crowd. If you want to hear if you want to hear 90 Seconds Fantasy, a new segment by Todd Dillon, just give us a call at 618 Shocker.
You were still lost in that fantasy.
I was. Oh,
Fuck.
Hey Todd, I know you're still not drinking, but we don't have the same
Problem.
I'm ready.
Last name.
I'm ready.
You ready? All right.
I'm ready.
Bob said that as if he had the shots ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, Todd.
Don't worry, Zach. I was quick on the draw.
So if you got your shots,
Hang on.
let me run to the kitchen.
You know, this is the worst small talk I've ever heard.
Why is everything so terrible to you tonight, Bob?
Because there's no world peace.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's just not happy.
Okay, stop.
Whoa.
I can't. Oh, my God.
Hey, when I'm drinking next week, Bob, how are you going to pour me a shot?
I'm good. Thanks. I'll get my own.
Where's your thing? Oh, you don't have it over there? You have it in the freezer?
I'll get it.
Oh, small talk. Funny things. Just keeping the people entertained, Cory.
Yeah. Are we, though?
Well, that's debatable.
Oh, man. So now that we actually have something.
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of dead air here. We could talk about Pat Ferris. He's coming back from a knee injury.
Sure. Corey's back with us now.
Is he the captain of the team, or is that John Epic?
No. Pat is a great. He's kind of that mid tier. You know, he scores a couple hundred points every year, but he's a great captain. He's like Derek Jeter. He's not a great fielder. He's a great captain.
Did you just say he's the Derek Jeter of curling?
90 Second Sports is over, guys. Even the one who makes the rules is not above the rules. That's what I say.
That's deep.
Cheers.
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 Woo.
All right.
Cory,
Bob.
looking at the Midnight Burbling from at some point this week, I wanted to know. Here's my. I'm gonna solve a problem with this question.
Perfect.
We've got audience members who are they only listen to the audio. They don't watch a Facebook Live. They don't know about it, or they're not Facebook people. They listen to the audio, but those people don't really have any idea what we look like. They hear stories here and there, but let's say they haven't listened to every episode. So my thought was, can we define for the others what the audio?
First off,
Yeah.
why are we speaking in word fragments?
Word fragments? I'm trying to assemble the sentence while I'm saying it.
So, can we?
Why don't we?
Will we?
What are you trying to say, Bob?
How would we describe each other's personal style to the audio listeners?
Terrible for all three of us.
No,
Yeah.
That's not what I mean. Yes, they get a general sense of we're terrible, but if they wanted to picture, Cory's personal style, not necessarily like what he's wearing, but the style of dress, like how would Nick and I describe it?
Oh, your style, like visually?
Yeah.
Oh.
The vibe you're trying to give off.
I don't know if we want each person saying the vibe they're trying to give off, but I don't know what personal style.
that got
too
awkward.
far. All right.
Bob
So
just
what-
blew me a kiss.
So what would we say about Cory? Going for the seriously lazy athlete wearing Under Armour all the time.
Could be a lazy athlete. Always in some sort of trainer outfit,
Yes.
wearing his trainers.
Right, but those trainers, all the tread is still on those trainers.
Oh, yeah.
No erosion on the tread on those trainers.
But wait a minute, he had the sweater on last week.
He's a complicated man, this Cory Selesky. Bit of a mystery.
Sure.
Todd, how would you describe him? You got him on camera.
A smoky
Todd.
beast.
A what?
Wow.
A smoky
A
what?
smoky beast.
Smoky beast.
He's like a man's man. He's got extra. He's got that thick beard. He's like a ruffian.
A ruffian?
Yeah,
Like a hooligan?
no, not
When
a
you say
hooligan.
ruffian, I think the kids that were like flitting from rooftop to rooftop with
A flitter,
yeah,
parquet guy.
With a
the guy from Mary Poppins.
No, one of those parkour guys.
parkour.
The parkour guys from Mary Poppins.
Exactly, a flitter.
Is that flitter? Okay. All right. So lazy
athlete?
lazy beast athlete.
Okay. All right.
Smoky lazy beast athlete.
That's a lot.
I mean, I think it's fairly accurate.
Fair enough.
All right. So what would we say about Nick?
Lazy cowboy.
Lazy cowboy. I'm
Cowboy with no cattle.
I'm sensing a trend here.
Yes.
They're all lazy somethings.
City
Whatever
cowboy?
they're trying to do, they're not doing it it's all half-hearted effort.
Cory to pull me down into this lazy fucking shipwreck.
He did. And I expect the same thing, in fact. Todd, your version for Nick, what's his personal style?
There's still more.
I did. I told you he was a cowboy with no cattle.
There you go. It's true. It's very true.
Is that a metaphor for something?
Nope.
Does that also
Nope.
does that still make you a lazy cowboy since you have no cattle?
Yeah, you're just down on your luck.
All right, so we're both wrong. Gotcha. Just check.
All right, what are we seeing as Todd's personal style here? What is the vibe in the room? A studious a studious alcoholic?
I was gonna
Just
say
me?
No, I was gonna say well-dressed man with weak seams.
I never see him well dressed. I always see him like he's going to the gym.
No, but Todd in a suit does look like he could instantly go in the gym and get a good workout in. With no change of clothes.
I think that's another TikTok idea for you there, Todd.
There you go. Exactly.
Oh yes, dressing
Walk
to the
into
nines and trying.
Walk into Planet Fitness, 3-piece suit.
There's no judgment zone.
Just get
Yeah,
right up on
benches.
right up on a
on
treadmill
the weight bench.
and just start jogging.
You know how many buttons would come off of that Steve Harvey? It would be taking eyes out left and right.
Doesn't Steve Harvey wear like more loose fitting suits? I feel like that'd be not a problem then.
Steve Harvey suits have like 120 buttons on.
Oh, I see.
10 buttons going on here.
Triple-breasted.
They could kill a man if there was some sort of an explosion.
That's
Steve Harvey explosion.
That's what I'm hearing.
Get you a nice Easter suit, Todd.
Exactly.
Nice lavender.
Levander. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
Maybe canary. You could
Pink gators, too.
You could be someone's Easter uncle.
So your style, Bob.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always a band shirt of some sort.
Yeah.
Lately.
Lately,
Yeah. Past 12
I guess-
months or so.
and movie T-shirts every now and
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Mo from The Simpsons.
50
Mo.
50 going on 18.
I have no bar rag.
That's Bob's personality. 50 going on 18.
Okay.
I don't know if my mom's gonna let me wear this shirt tomorrow. It's pretty racy.
I better put on my other collared shirt when I walk out the door, and then I'll just change on the bus.
I'm gonna say concert dad.
Oh, that is
that's
probably painfully accurate.
That's a good one.
Concert dad.
Like he's gonna take his kids to go see a concert, and he's also gonna go join them, and he's like kind of standing in the back with the band's T-shirt already on.
But still within eyesight, so I can see what they're
that he got from 30 years prior.
Yeah,
but he's still watching his kids.
I go to like a Hannah Montana show in my
Hannah Montana shirt,
deep purple shirt. Like, no, I'm cool. I went to see a concert 30 years ago.
Sure,
that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, concert dad is my.
That might be the topper.
Yeah.
Fake laugh hiding real tears, Cory.
Sorry. Oh, because lazy athlete is so much better.
Smoky lazy athlete.
I would say like
there's some more adjectives there in front of it the first time.
Yeah. I would say like a mildly alcoholic ophthalmologist. That
I wasn't sure that there was a possible way to be concert dad, but hats off to you, sir, because you found you started shoveling and you dug your way on the other side of the earth and came up behind me. You're like, tap, tap. Guess who just won?
Guess who's a mildly alcoholic ophthalmologist?
Ophthalmologist. Wow.
I can just see Bob, Dude, do you tell me if you walked in and Bob came in a white coat and he was like, all right, sir, Mr. Slesky, so any other further pain on what we talked about last week? Like, you'd be like, wait a second. No, you'd say, this man is clearly a fucking doctor of some sort.
So Babelfish translation means if you see anybody else, like, there's no way you could be a doctor, Cory. I think that's what he's really trying to say.
There's no way. Cory, come on.
If you put a doctor coat and Cory walked in, you certainly wouldn't be like, yeah, he's a doctor.
No, if Cory walked in.
I was just about to agree with you, actually.
It was like,
fuck off now.
It was like, oh, take your pants off. I'd be like, whoa, hold on for a second.
Exactly.
Dr.
It's my shoulder, not my wiener.
Dr. Grizzly. Dr. Grizzly in a white coat and a matching Under Armour hat.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you didn't know they made white doctor hats
with a big mirror.
I'd love the big white mirror.
It's got the light on top, or it's got the mirror on top, but it's still around a baseball cap.
But it's a custom mirror with the Under Armour makes a little band coming off of the hat.
Hang on,
for the mirror. Yeah.
All right, that works.
That's where that came from.
Yeah, that'd be
guys.
Terrifying.
You'll never guess what I just picked up this weekend.
That would be terrifying.
It would be
to be in some sort of procedure and see Cory walk in.
It'd be like Egon from the Ghostbusters every time he turned around at you. You're like, oh fuck, what?
You know, what'd be cool is a sign that lights up that says Ghostbusters.
So we have to tell the story now because
what?
Did we not mention this last
week?
No. This was after?
It was, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to tell the story. Which one of the three of us you think is going to want to tell this story?
Have at it, Nick.
There you go.
Oh, I've got this story that I think we should tell. So yeah, here, Nick, tell it.
Well, I know you're going to end up
First of all,
telling it.
You just joked about it, so you know what we're talking about it. Secondly, neither one of us is going to try it because we're not going to do as good of a job.
I was saying that I was researching neon signs for the basement, and they were predominantly, alcohol signs, Leinenkugel, and anything you can possibly think of, Rolling Rock, whatever.
Merlot.
Yeah, Merlot.
I want a Merlot neon
red. But I was looking through and I was like, I came across the Ghostbuster symbol of just the ghost coming out of the cancel sign, and it was in bright white and red, and it was the Ghostbuster symbol in neon, and it looked really fucking cool. And I told Bob about it and Cory, and they were not impressed. They were like, I don't understand. I said, what do you mean? Why is it cool? I said, it's a cool fucking symbol. It's in neon. Anything in neon that lights up. I'm like, but what? I don't understand. So, do you really like the Ghostbusters? I'm like, no, not really. I probably saw one movie in bits and pieces, but I know the gist of it.
I know a good sign when I see it.
Yeah. I go, do you like the Ghostbusters? Yeah, but I wouldn't buy them in a neon sign. I just think it looks fucking cool. I'm like, sorry, dude. I guess I'm not getting it. So don't worry that you're going to come downstairs and have to see it every day.
It was what.
Oh, every time I go to the podcast, I got to see that goddamn Ghostbuster symbol in my face.
This is when I said sarcastically because I never thought that you'd ever. What? You like the Ghostbusters? You must like the Ghostbusters.
Son of
never.
a bitch.
I never expected for a minute that he would say yes.
Bastard. So I guess I'm not getting that, but
I really can't be more clear than that.
But so that was the reason for what were we trying to get to, Corey?
I have no clue.
The Ghostbusters sign.
The Ghostbuster sign story, but why do we bring that up? I knew where you were going.
I honestly cannot remember.
Corey.
No, that's a tangent. That is a tangent.
Well, because I know he wanted to tell it for a specific reason.
I clearly did, but what that reason is now, I have no clue.
Oh, because he mentioned something about the Ghostbusters movie.
No, I did not.
No. You said something about, it was like Ghostbusters, blah, blah, blah.
He made, yeah.
No,
you
made it go.
Nope, you said it
I
first.
did?
You said it first, and I'm like, oh. I said, well, just as long as you don't get a sign with their logo in the basement. You're like,
Damn it.
yeah.
So I was the root cause of this whole entire
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
My
Dr.
apologies.
Tangent.
My apologies.
Ophthalmologist.
That's right.
Don't you normally come back from tangents, though? You never came back from that one. It was like a dead end. Cross the bridge is out.
What?
Because the only thing for some reason when he said that came to a dead end and there was a pause in my head, I was like, "Please say tangent. Please say tangent." Sorry.
Sorry, man. I had no idea. I would have said it. If
No,
I knew.
I was for some reason really hoping you were going to say that.
I disappointed you now. Fuck.
It's all right. Not the first time.
I'll make it up to you.
I hope so.
I'm good for you, you know.
I sure hope so.
All right. Cory.
Bob.
So question for the group, starting with you. Do you remember who was your first kiss?
Not of the people in the group.
Oh, not
Not of the group.
out of you guys?
Thanks
No.
for clarifying that.
He's like, the
I
three
didn't-
of us in the group.
I didn't know I had to.
Who's your
I'm kind of disturbed that I really had to clarify that.
What was the question?
First kiss.
We already did this one.
I do actually.
We already even
We did?
Yeah, we talked about this one before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive because I remember it was awkward.
Why was it awkward?
Because we're all on basically the air, and we were talking about it, and Corey's like,
Basically.
yeah, Corey's like, yeah, it was someone from, and then Bob's like, oh, yeah, and then we kind of started,
Wait, keep going.
yeah, we were going back and forth about it.
No,
and-
you were doing me answer the
yeah,
question.
you're like,
Do
yeah,
that.
well, yeah, I didn't think about it that you were gonna have to name this person on the podcast, and then we all kind of broke apart from
That
there.
is a very vivid memory, it seems. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it also makes sense because I could see it going that way.
And,
But-
and I
but
think
you
she-
also
I think she
didn't
was
get
here.
it at all.
I think she was here too.
Probably.
Yeah. And Bob's like, no, who's everyone's first love or first kiss? And da-da-da-da. He's going around. And he's like, Corey.
That must have been a while ago.
It was a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, good memory.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah.
clarifying question.
You ask away.
Well, I mean, technically, I got to imagine your first kiss is like your mom. But
Oh, my God. Why would you say that?
Again, I say I'm not sure. I never would have guessed that we needed to clarify that, but no.
Todd's
not
first kiss was your mom?
my first French kiss.
Whoa. There it is.
I would hope so. Treat my mom well. Jesus.
Exactly.
Throw a steak dinner down her throat. If you could.
Oh, come on.
That was not a metaphor.
I was going to say, I can't say it. Oh.
Can you just pick one though? I mean, this is pretty wide open. Tighten this up a little bit.
Sorry, what do I need to do?
Like first good kiss, first kiss that you really wanted.
Okay. Let's back up for a second.
Because we already did this. We got to cancel it, remember? But Todd can do it. If Todd
I'm not
wants
sure I want to. Well, plus, we didn't ask Todd. So we haven't heard Todd.
No, that's what I'm saying. We can ask
Okay,
Todd.
so
how can you ask me when you haven't even clarified the question yet?
I'm getting there. So,
all right,
Todd, who's your first romantic kiss? Period.
Question mark.
At what age does romance begin?
That is subjective, my friend. Can't comment on
I
that.
feel like this is going to be a Fiat commercial.
Well, I'm just trying to figure this out. I mean, ultimately, my first romantic kiss, not like kisses that you stole or that people put on you that you didn't want.
Don't tell anymore. Don't say anymore.
Is that romantic?
I would say some might find that romantic, Todd.
Yeah.
Some might find that unlawful.
Some might.
You just heard the word stole and you're like, oh, I'm a thief. I go to jail.
No, I'm going to go up to small children and kiss them on the forehead and then take off running.
Well,
No.
where-
That's going to be my
Don't be stealing those kind of kisses.
I can kiss anybody I want to, and my
As long as it's the first kiss. As long as it's the
the
first
first
kiss.
one, not just any kiss.
Exactly.
First kiss.
No sloppy seconds.
Wait, you have to kiss everyone you see, Todd? No. Just the ones I want to kiss.
Correct.
I was nervous about he gets the first bite of everyone's meal that he's ever met. And I'm like, Jesus, that was a visual.
That was my question. That seems like a little bit of a punishment,
Yeah, that's a lot of spoons all at once.
right? How big is that
I
bite?
never stipulated all at once. It's whenever I wanted.
I would try and unfriend Todd so quickly. I'd be like, dude, because if he wants, he's gonna need something to show him that he wants. So if I'm like out with him one day, and oh God, look, it's steaming hot. Look at this. It's this au jus steaks tenderloin sandwich that just looks amazing with this dripping sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to take a bite, and it just disappears, and Todd starts chewing. I'm going to be like, son of a bitch, man. So I think once I find out he's got this new affliction.
But wait a minute. Part of the
myself.
part of the question was that it wouldn't offend anybody.
Why was it going to offend him? No, I don't think. No, you said, is it going to be one of those things where I give you an answer and you say, well, no, that's offensive or something like that? I said, no, you can kind of make up your
You
own
just
rules.
stated you'd be offended if I took the bite of your au jus sandwich.
But you're not polling everyone. You're just, you have my infinite wisdom to sit and talk to every week. So you just happen to know that.
No, I'm
Todd,
confused.
Todd, are you following that?
I'm not.
Okay.
It's okay.
I don't know where to take that.
I don't either. So I'm wondering if I'm going to get sued behind this, but I'll say Renee Warner.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
We can bleep. We'll bleep that out later.
You mean the Renee Warner?
That one.
Okay. I wasn't sure what you meant. I'd give you that.
Yeah, because you never met her.
Why wouldn't I want her to have that? I mean, she's a person.
That's true. That's true.
Deserves to be happy. Deserves ultimate happiness, right, Cory?
Deserves romantic kisses.
As I say.
So how old were you, Todd?
As a freshman, so like 14.
14? Was it on school property?
It was.
What school is this again, Todd?
Dr. Xavier's School for the Gifted.
We're not recording this.
Close. Yeah.
Behind the bleachers?
No, in a stairwell. We remember I went to boarding school, so there was it was in the stairwell of our dormitory.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't suppose you're Facebook friends with her today, are you?
I am not.
Damn it.
That's why I said I might get sued.
No one's listening to this, Todd.
Thousands of people.
Look at that message from Renee. Oh shit!
I was sort of hoping she was already on your friends list, so so that the Schnozzcast could friend her.
Good luck.
Oh, damn it. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. And in the meantime, you'll hear some cool tunes and a little bit of advertisement. See you in a bit.
See you. Jesus. It's going downhill.
Wow.
Hey, brother, you're listening to the Schnozzcast. Dig it? My boys, Cory, Nick, and Bob, probably crushing some cans before the next match. Yeah, Miss Elizabeth and I never miss the opportunity to feel the excitement that is Schnozzcast. Yeah, you know the Macho Man is the Tower of Power. Too sweet to be sour. Take it from the Macho Man. Hang in there, brother. Ooh, yeah.
Welcome back to the second half of the Schnozzcast, episode 114. I'm Nick, Bob, and Cory, and we're all here to listen to all your existential questions and give you answers.
Don't forget about Mr. Todd, Vincent Dillon sitting on the remote end.
Yeah, my screen's not up yet. It's still showing me the waiting room.
Todd's not in the room right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he went. So hopefully he'll be back.
Hey, fellas. We could do a little friends trivia. Could it be any more trivial?
Well, we can do that.
Friends trivia. Let me see. I'm going to give the old roll here of the die and see where it takes us.
Yeah, but just briefly, this is him rolling to see which color he gets in the friends trivia game. Nick is the master. We'll see how he does.
Color this week, Cory, is yellow. The color of yellow, my favorite color.
All right. Which is good, too, because how many times have we had yellow? Not many.
This is the 6th time.
Interesting.
So question number 1. Mm-hmm. What Super Bowl TV ad did Marcel star in?
Oh, you already asked me this.
Is this one of them?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Turn that deck over.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll start on this side.
There we go.
Question 1. What kind of phone did Phoebe give to a homeless lady?
The Hula Girl phone.
Negative.
I don't know.
A football phone.
Okay.
Question number 2. What piece of furniture did Joey build?
Oh, the entertainment unit.
Correct. Question 3. Where did Joey find the crib he gave Rachel?
In an alley.
I guess I'll give it to you the street.
Yeah.
Question 4. Name one of the things Phoebe caught Joey eating in the shower.
Bologna sandwich.
Was there anything on that bologna sandwich?
Mustard and a pickle.
Pickle.
Yep.
All right. And question 5. What kind of video do Chandler and Monica end up watching on Valentine's Day?
Chandler and Monica watch on Valentine's Day. A porn.
Negative.
I don't know.
Childbirth video.
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
You still came out on top, though.
All right.
Do we have Mr. Todd Dillon back yet?
We do.
We do.
Give me 1 second, and I'm can bring him up here.
Fantastic, buddy.
And Mr. Todd Dillon is back.
What is up?
Sounding great, Todd. All right.
Thank
It is time. Now that you're back, it's time. I didn't want to do without you. Let's do a little gentleman's agreement.
Okay. Too many things at once.
I waited until the exact second where you started shuffling the cards.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's now move on.
Much appreciated.
Hey, Todd, I don't know if you can, but if you want to give it a shot to explain to the audience what gentleman's agreement is.
Sure. Every week, we all pick a TV show or movie or miniseries or documentary that we found interesting, and we suggest that to a random person on the crew to watch and review. If it's a series of any sort, I think it's you have to watch at least 2 episodes or 2 hours. And I think did that cover it? This is my first time doing this.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, let's 1-2 that bitch. What did you have to watch?
This week, Cory assigned me Night Stalker on Netflix. The story of I think it's Freddie Ramirez, the serial killer. I am not all the way through it yet, but very, very good, very, very interesting, very, very scary. Yeah, and it just reminds me of we were kids then, and we had no concept of the news that people were getting murdered like nobody's business.
Yeah, it was crazy to hear about it, just the amount of people he was going through in that short period of time, and to think that and especially how publicized it was, that you could just walk out your door and encounter someone that's going to murder you.
Or not even walk out your door. I mean that guy. How many times did he break into people's places and he didn't murder them, and he was just across the street from people? It was amazing. This guy was prolific murderer, an abuser.
As terrible as it is to hear about and God bless all the victims and everything, but to know, like you said, because it wasn't you guys didn't hear about that back then when it was actually happening.
No, like Todd was saying, like we didn't know any of those things were going on.
So to kind of get that history of what was going on when you were a kid and stuff you didn't hear about, I think that.
Can you imagine being a parent in that area?
Oh, you'd be. I don't know how you'd be able to go to work, sleep, anything like that. So you're gonna finish it though.
Great choice, great pick. I would highly recommend it. Great documentary.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, Cory.
I had Sound of Metal, and that was given me by Bob. And Bob, let me tell you, sir, congratulations.
Yeah?
On finding the slowest moving, most depressing movie I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Oh, my God.
That's perfect.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Yeah?
I mean, why did they make the movie?
Why? Sorry, what?
Why? What was it was just...
You understand I didn't make this movie.
I was hoping you were going to have that answer.
You said he was Scorsese last week.
Scorsese.
You compared yourself to
Scorsese didn't make every movie. He made his movies, bitch.
Dude, it was...
So you're saying it was a little on the slow side?
Oh, way, way beyond slow.
Okay.
Guy that's a drummer with his girlfriend. They live the gypsy lifestyle and travel across the country, playing, crappy little punk rock scenes and all that. And he loses his hearing from that. Come to find out, he was also a previous heroin addict that's, clean now. But his girlfriend basically drops him off at this hearing impaired farm as if he was a dying dog getting ready to be put down. Leaves him there to get his, help with his loss of hearing. He ends up getting implants, doesn't have the money for it, goes back, finds his girlfriend.
Did we say spoilers?
I thought it was his ears, not his boobs.
Well, both.
It's my shoulder, not my wiener.
That's Todd. That was the only thing I could think of while watching this movie to make it even
You got implants.
decently exciting. And then he goes
Not
to,
that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
and then so he gets his hearing fixed with the implants. There you go. And then goes to the park and takes them off, and that's the end of the movie.
I'm like, I don't think that's how it works, Cory.
And in the end, Rose puts a sled. So,
That's-
end of the story.
Yeah.
Big boat sank. Jack and Rose in the water. One of them lives. One of them doesn't.
I wasn't.
The end.
I wasn't inspired by it. I think was that what they were going for? Was the inspiration?
Look, if you don't like the
Go
movie,
for your
that's totally
goals.
cool. It's not for me to say whether you're gonna like it or not. I thought you would. Looks like I guessed wrong.
Yeah. That's,
So you might be wondering, dear listener, why the fuck I would have given that to him if it's so horrible. The answer is I really liked it. It's not a fast movie. It's more of a character piece. And the guy, his name is Riz Ahmed, who plays the drummer.
Ruben.
Yeah, I think.
Sure.
I was just kind of blown away with how good his acting was and how I couldn't really take my eyes out. Like, he's in every single scene.
Yeah, I mean, due to the fact that he didn't have to do much talking because half the movie was silent.
Yeah, but that's the challenge. Like, it wasn't slow for me. Like, I watched in his eyes, his face. There's so much there that he didn't need to say the words. Some actors can do that, some can't. I thought he did a great job. Totally cool that he didn't.
I mean, I'm not saying he didn't do a good job. Just the movie itself.
Not cool, Cory.
Well. Oh well.
We've all taken our turn, shitting on what we've.
So
I get it. No, I appreciate that you stuck it out through the end, and yeah, I'll make it up to you next time. Much better.
What a bittersweet end it was.
Yeah. All right, Nick Bader.
Oh, sir. I got Lupin.
Is that from Ken?
Lupin. Was that Ken or you, Todd?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I think Ken tried to pull some sort of
He's a Shaggy.
Criterion edition, letterboxed.
It was awesome. Cory would hate it, but it was awesome.
Subtitles.
It's not dubbed. It is subtitles, and it's all French.
I actually found out. I found out a couple days ago that it is dubbed. You can change the audio track to English.
What's dubbed?
The language. You said it's not dubbed.
No. It's dubbed. It's not dubbed over in a voice.
There is a track in Netflix. You can change the track to an English track. So technically, you could.
So there would be like English dubbing.
Yeah, I think there's actually a couple of languages there. It's probably like Spanish or German. But I found out because Lori started watching it too because she was interested in it, and she sent me a text, and she said, I made it through the first 20 minutes, but what a god awful piece of shit. I'm like, oh, it was really that bad? Jesus, this has been on my list. This is a big disappointment because I was kind of looking forward to seeing it.
To Lupin?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't seen it yet, but she's like, oh, I watched 20 minutes. I'm like, what was so bad? She's like, I really hate it when they try to dub an English accent over I want to see the subtitles. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So I turned it on and I'm like, oh, for some reason, it was set to the English track.
No dub it.
So it was dubbed. And once she turned it off, she's like, oh, this is a much better movie. You would be the complete opposite where you'd be like, no, give me that dubbing.
I guess it's better than
That way I can turn my
subtitles.
back and I can be making my fish sticks and I can still hear what they're saying. And it's like I'm watching the movie.
Right.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm not going to give too much of it away. I'm just going to say it's fantastic. It's kind of a mystery, kind of not really a Batman character, but Batman in the sense that, he's got a bunch of different things at his disposal. And, the first episode started as a heist kind of situation, which caught my interest.
A better end of maybe Ocean's 11.
Yeah. Have you seen Lupin?
I saw the first episode.
Yeah. So yeah, very, very. I didn't see Oceans, any of them, 1 or 11.
Go figure.
I think they started at 11. So they started at 11 and then they go up from there.
I haven't even seen the first one or the second one, let alone 11. That's
11
way-
is the first one. I'd say started at
okay.
11 and then it's 12, 13. So there are 3 of them.
None of them.
11, 12.
Not one of them. But I would assume that that's a really good analogy or reference there, Todd.
Indeed.
All right.
Yeah,
Down-
but I highly recommend.
Down to me.
Yes, sir.
Everyone else went? Okay. I had to watch The Ritual from Nick, which at first I'm like, okay. And again, I don't want to give a lot of the plot away because I liked it. Four friends end up on a hiking trip through Sweden. And when I turned it on, I thought, oh, I know what's going to happen. Like, this is a formulaic, oh, they're walking through. Oh, there's a forest. It's the shortest way through the forest. So someone goes, we should do that. Everybody else caves, and they do that, and they instantly regret it. And there's also kind of crazy shit going in the forest. And it's like, and then you go like, oh, I've seen Blair Witch. This is probably just like Blair Witch, which is still a good movie. But I'm like, it's been done. But as it went on, I'm like, oh, this is not that at all. They took that and they went in a different way, and they made some really, really good choices. I thought it was a great movie. I was entertained the whole way. It was a movie that I literally thought I'd only be watching 20 minutes of before I wanted to turn it off. But I watched the entire thing and would recommend it to anybody. So
It's awesome.
Ritual
Nice.
on Netflix.
Glad you like it.
Yes, sir.
What stinks? Ken's not here to do mine.
Aw.
Yeah, we're not going to hear what we thought about Life in Pieces.
Well, I mean, he can still give his review, obviously.
Is he
Yeah,
in the
he
room?
will. He will. No, he will
No.
next time he's on the cast.
This was we'll plan on him calling in.
Well,
next week.
sometimes when Todd Dillon demands it, we have to go, oh, if Ken's in the room, we need to say, give it up, buddy. Can't wait.
I don't think Ken would be up at this time.
No,
No?
no, he's a day shifter.
Yeah,
Early to bed, early to rise.
So I'm told.
early or late.
No worries. No worries.
Early to bed, late to rise.
All right.
The formula, Bob.
Yeah, shit. I dropped the ball. Okay. I'm on it. Here we go.
Beep boop 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 boop.
Randomize. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so in this one, Danielle is actually Todd. So I have Todd. Cory has Nick. Todd has Cory, and Nick has me.
All right.
Everybody got that?
I think
I have
so.
Cory.
You do.
All right.
You want to go first, Todd? You got something, or you want to wait? We can wait if you're not ready.
I have something. I don't know if it's I don't know what media where it's available, but have you seen Lucky Number 11?
No.
I bet that's probably Amazon. So if you're out there, we're not sponsored by this site, but something that I use like all the time is Just Watch, the website, and you can plug in something like that, like Lucky Number 11, and it'll tell you where you can stream it, how much it costs, can you get it for free. So it's a really good service to use in a situation like this, and that's my free advertising for that fucking site.
You said lucky numbers 11.
Slevin with an L.
Gotcha.
Okay. Are you putting it in OneNote, Cory, or you're just typing in your own notes?
I was just looking it up real quick.
Okay. All right. Nick, you got something?
Not yet. Still looking.
Oh, Cory.
I do.
Okay.
This is a follow-up. It's not made by the same person. But you were assigned, what was the wrestling one that I gave you? Dark Side of the Ring.
Well, you're picking for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the rest of the one that you gave
No,
me?
that I gave Nick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So the follow-up to that, Beyond the Mat. And that is on Netflix.
Beyond the Mat. Got it.
All right.
Bob, have I made you watch Altered Carbon yet, or have you seen it?
I don't think so. You gave it to somebody else though, didn't you?
No, I don't remember
Nobody?
that
I'm
one.
not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. That's actually another one like Lupin that was on my list to watch.
There you go.
So hopefully it won't suck.
I'll do my best to assure that doesn't happen because I created it.
All right. Am I
So it's me.
down? I'm picking for you, right? Okay.
Yep.
Todd. This is going to be a really dumb question, but but have you seen Black Klansman?
Yes. No.
Spike Lee
Yes.
and
Yes. I have.
Denzel's kid? Okay.
Yep. I've seen it.
All right. Have you seen Last King of Scotland?
Forrest Whitaker. I have not.
Really?
I really haven't.
All right. Well, this is going to be your repayment for Godfather Harlem. So you got Last
All right.
King of Scotland.
Awesome.
Okay. Is that everybody now?
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you guys aren't doing a shot, are you?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay.
Love it.
And then we'll close it out.
Baby.
Well, we still got time.
Wow, we do have time. We have nothing but time. All right. So let's
Another 45 minutes.
Yes, that's true. I didn't know that until he just said it, but now that I do, I'm astounded.
Oh,
I'm astounded.
I believe what he said was, why don't we go ahead tonight? Why don't we go ahead and do the Friends trivia, and then we're going to do the gentleman's agreement, get that out of the way, and then we're going to close it out. And that's what we said. So you just finished that, and I said, yeah, we can.
Right.
He never said
But I
close
didn't-
it out. He just said those
well,
are the two
no,
things
no,
we're
that
gonna
was.
do.
I'm like, oh, after those things, I didn't realize those things would only take 15 minutes. I did not.
Oh, my God.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, shit.
I thought this is like an hour at least.
Nick's... Oh, it hurts. Whew. No.
Todd, I'm really sorry because this is just a lot of foolishness from this end.
Well, hey, next time it'll be 9-minute sports instead of 90 seconds.
That really would have been smart
Yes.
on our end.
You guys know you did a whole 2-hour podcast about sports. What? I thought we just started.
Todd could have legitimately do a 2-hour podcast on sports.
Oh,
I would bet money.
I don't doubt that.
On
whatsoever.
curling alone.
Yeah.
On curling alone.
Yeah, he did 90 seconds on curling alone. Think if he had 2 hours.
Oh, what we wouldn't learn.
High lie, competitive crab walking.
Highlight.
Think of what we learned, Cory.
How many people have died playing highlight?
If it wasn't such a big deal in Tim Horton's event, it was going to be limbo skating. They're breaking those world records all the time in limbo skating. Great sport.
Is that an actual event anywhere, though?
The great part about limbo skating
Indeed.
is that you know exactly what it is. You don't have to. Someone goes limbo skating, you go, I know what that is.
But you don't.
No further explanation needed.
Nope, more explanation because it's different.
No, I'm just saying in comparison, that's great. Otherwise, you've got a sport like curling where you're like, curling. Go on.
It's a sport of kings.
That doesn't tell me what it's about. But limbo skating, you know immediately what it is.
Todd,
That's kind of true.
I could see you doing
It's marketing gold.
Why do you think I haven't drank for a month, Cory? This is what I'm training for.
That's what you're prepping for? I mean, I could see Todd spread eagle to where the point where his face is a half inch away from the ice, leaning forward.
I'm trying to get my shed in shape so it doesn't rub the ice. Rub the ground, I mean.
That's points against you, Todd.
I got curling on the brain.
Time to switch seasons, buddy. Even though they're both done on the same patch of ice, but hey, different seasons. All right, that shot.
Cheers, Bob.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, cheers.
I always drink before you guys. Cheers.
Yeah, that water goes down a little bit smoother.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
It hit the spot.
Woo!
So now we can ask you this week, Todd, finally. So next week you will be joining us with an alcoholic beverage.
Absolutely.
That's what we like to hear.
What's your big plan? You get taking the whole month off. Generally, when someone stops doing something for 30 days, they go, oh my God, I'm going to go nuts on that first day after.
On that first beverage.
Yeah, so what is it going to be?
Yeah.
I'll have a beer.
Dude. That could not have been a nicer, more like hand you the goddamn touchdown football, pass off to you, and your response is,
I have a real family, Bob.
a beer.
I'm a normal guy just like y'all.
Exactly. I'll probably have a beer. I'll boof it.
What kind of beer? Doesn't matter.
As long as it makes the world happy, we can have peace.
As long as that tab pulls off the top.
We don't have to put any more of them nuclear bombs out there.
No, you mean nuclear, not nuclear.
Nuclear.
It's nuclear.
Them nuclear bombs.
Do you know? I don't remember the last president who I heard pronounce it correctly. I can't. I think they've all done it wrong.
Especially the ones that didn't know the word nuclear.
That's right. It's nuclear.
I'm sure Washington and his men were talking about nuclear bombs.
How crazy is that he's going on talk shows now and like everybody loves him?
I know. Oh yeah,
everybody loves him. Even
George Washington.
George Washington Bush. Everyone loved him.
It was George W. Bush.
Yeah. He said the W stands for Washington. I said, you're right.
Yeah.
That's not what either of you said, but okay.
Herbert Walker.
No,
that's his daddy.
But you are now part of the Dubs fan club, you could say.
Fuck. You're right.
You're like, oh my God, he wasn't a Republican president anymore, and all of a sudden he stepped down. He's going on talk shows, and he's likable.
George W. Bush left office, and in all that time, the first time it ever dawned on me, I'm like, fuck, I think I like W now.
It's too late. You're gonna have to.
I could have liked him all this time, like from the minute he left office until now, but nope, I didn't acknowledge it until now, until Nick pointed it out, and now it's real.
But it's okay because we don't talk about politics
exactly.
on the show.
Nope.
I don't know the fan clubs are politics.
Yes, that's correct.
Everyone's a fan. It's not a bipartisan situation. Everybody loves that person.
So you're saying you're
joining
the fan club?
No, not
he just said I'm part of the W fan club now. I guess the W fan club.
Yeah, just he's a hypothetical person.
I'm an inductee. I'm a trainee, really. A member in training.
Oh, to say the least.
All right. Well,
Funko this. We're going to do a little Funko this.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Corey, you have the most amazing Funko for us.
I don't know.
I feel like you said this to me like 4 days ago.
No.
That was like so long ago.
That was tonight, actually.
No. That was back last year. It was in December 11th, I think it was.
Well, let me see if I can get the video to pull up
so
here.
Long ago.
Let's see if you have one. Oh my God.
So,
okay, hold on a minute. This is obviously a video on YouTube. Did you shoot this video?
I wish I could say that I was genius enough to make this video, but I did not.
Like I was about to be so excited.
But
can you imagine if he's like, and I shot this video? I'd be like,
right.
Oh my God.
Oh, so yes, that'd be awesome.
So you finally
blown up.
Finally got out your toys and played.
Yeah.
So here's this little short film.
The dude was a lazy man. Where's the money, Lebowski? Peed on my rug. Peed on your rug, dude? Donnie, please. I'm very busy, Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. Look at Joe. Strong men also cry.
Ew.
Her life is in her hands, dude. Okay, dude, no time to argue. Here's the bridge. Here goes the ringer. They wants the money, Lebowski.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Jeffrey, love me. That's my robe. $1 million was never in the briefcase. He still wants the money, Lebowski. Got a man down, dude. Good night, sweet prince. Goodbye. Catch you later on down the trail.
There you go.
Todd Cameron. Corey, I think you could do this.
You could totally do that.
And for the audio listeners, We've just been saying,
yeah.
whoa, ho.
Is it a what can they search for on YouTube to find that? The short Lebowski?
Yeah, I believe so, actually.
Okay. So yeah, short Lebowski, and then in parentheses, the Big Lebowski in 60 seconds, which should kind of give you an idea. This is a kind of a computer animated.
No, those are
stop motion.
Those are all, stop motion with Funkos.
Oh, fantastic!
So
yeah,
hence
totally
why
worth
it's this week's Funko This.
Now, does that mean that this week you did not buy a new Funko?
Or does that mean that you bought
not.
a short Lebowski Funko like this?
I have that.
I thought that's where it was going, but you have this exact one.
I've had it.
Have you reviewed it on the cast already?
I don't believe I have.
Okay, make a note.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to see it.
Shouldn't that be now? Because
the world Cory wants to see.
You can't tell us a Funko video
Well,
is your Funko This.
I also have to put it in its protective case and all that to bring it over here with the white gloves and everything.
Oh,
so
don't bring it
one of
over.
these days we'll get around to all that. It's kind of like the Stanley Cup. Two guys in suits come over and
Yeah.
Speaking of the Stanley Cup, I've requested for 1 million times Stanley from The Office.
Todd.
Requested it. What do you mean?
Todd.
On Funko This?
Yes.
Todd
wants to have pretzel day.
Since like episode 98, I've been like, hey, bring Stanley in.
Well, guess what, buddy? I might have a pleasant surprise for you this next week.
That's what I'm talking about.
Andy's bringing Stanley.
That would
You
be fucking awesome.
smoky ruffian son of a
beast.
bitch.
So there you go, guys. Funko This for this week.
Fantastic, buddy. Hey, Todd. What was
Hey,
the last
Bob.
Thing, what was the last thing I mailed to you? Was the last action figure I sent to you?
Finn.
Was it a letter? What did it say?
Is this Finn from Force Awakens?
Oh, he's going.
Well, nobody on nobody in the audio track will see this, but if you can see the screen, this is the last Star Wars action figure that Bob got me. Finn from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Holding up for the world to see. And hey, Bob.
Yes.
Right next to it, not in a protective case, the first Star Wars figure you ever got me.
Was it
Lando Calrissian, baby.
Yes. Colt 45.
Yes, he has them all displayed proudly behind his desk there. I like that
Dude,
stuff,
that
Todd.
is the best. That was worth every goddamn penny for those. Not that they were expensive, but I'm like, I think Todd would really appreciate this. And he was so kind. He's like, I really want to throw him in the trash, but I like Bob and I don't want to piss him off.
Oh, that's nice.
They've been so the funny thing is they've in my two Mace Windu's, my Lando Calrissian and my Finn have been at every office that I've ever occupied, and now in the COVID era, they're in my office here as well.
Outstanding. That's fantastic. Can't get better than that.
Can it?
It's always a good story, and it ends in, is your friend a racist? Yeah, my buddy always sends me the black Star Wars characters.
It's his thing.
I can't.
Exactly. It's actually paid off pretty good. Actually, one of my other guys, I'll name drop. One of my favorite teammates, a guy named Jake Manlin, actually got me the real Mace Windu lightsaber, like the nice one that makes the sound and lights up, and like not the kiddie one, not the one that you let kids take outdoors, like the good one that's on a stand.
And where is this, Todd?
It's tucked away in it's next to my my personal protection gear.
All right, I was gonna say that story kind of sounded like it was going to take a terrible turn to, well, I can't find it anymore. I was like, oh, dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's right next to the 9mm. You first you get the 9, then you get the Mace Windu.
So let me understand this, Todd.
More eloquent words never could have been spoken, sir.
I just like to think of the idea of Todd. Someone breaks into his home. Todd caps him. They go down, and as a
Wait, Todd caps him?
Yeah, and as a celebration,
puts a
Mace Windu goes up. Exactly.
Todd is standing over them in his boxers, just messing with his.
No,
his
just
lightsaber.
naked. Sorry. If you want people to visualize this,
Well,
buck naked, straight over the.
I was waiting for you to say. I was waiting for you to say it, Todd.
Buck naked.
Way to come through for me there, buddy.
There you go.
Yeah, so I just see Todd just doing a happy dance over the top of the body with a lightsaber.
No, Mace Windu pose, baby.
It's not going
that half crane.
soon.
Well, yeah, that
I want to forget it immediately, almost instantly. But now I don't think I could. Thank you very much.
You're welcome for the dreams you're gonna have tonight.
You're welcome.
Nightmares.
Todd appreciates it.
And the crazy part is I've already seen him in his underwear.
That is crazy.
So now you want the rest.
No, but you would think I would not be so alarmed, but I am.
Well, because anytime you want to now, you can visualize that. That's one of your perks as being the friend.
No, that's one of the blessings of being 51. I will have forgotten about this tomorrow.
Bob, what color boxers?
Todd, who?
What color boxers do you have on?
Me?
No, Todd.
Oh God!
I'm like, why? Dude, why is he asking me what kind of underwear I'm wearing? What were we talking about that he wouldn't even know that?
Cory's trying to get the whole imagery. He's always trying to set up his own dream.
Skinny briefs with a thong back.
It wasn't boxers back then, Cory. It was those sport briefs, baby.
Okay, so all right. Yeah. Well, so then what
compression?
What color sports brief did Todd have on?
Superman blue, baby.
I have no idea.
Superman blue.
Are you testing me?
You said you saw him.
No. I was waiting for you to be like, oh, blue. I'm like, well, you didn't forget it that bad.
Ask Todd how many years ago that was.
You know, if that joke would have been set up right, that would have been really funny for Cory, just like the first two. If they were set up right, they would have been really funny. He was going to say something funny.
Yeah. But he didn't.
And Bob said, just don't tell people you're going to say that we're going to say something funny.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cut it.
That's what I'm looking for.
I'm cutting it all out.
Not happening.
In my head, I've already done it so many times. So many times. I can't even. I've lost. The number is so high.
I was gonna sneeze.
In between every sentence, every word you say, I'm cut.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right. Was there any other segment we wanted to cover?
No, I think the answer is no. That is a hard no from everyone. So from the Schnozzcast, we want to wish you good evening. Thank you for sticking with us. Todd, as always, a pleasure, sir.
Thank you for having me.
And this is your friends at the Schnozzcast signing off and saying good night. We'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.